Hey everyone, Mr. West here, and welcome to our last maths lesson. Because then, after this one, you'll get to enjoy the Easter break, obviously, after today, after you've done all your activities. So, today's maths lesson is quite a fun one. We thought we'd do an Easter-themed one, and it is Easter Maths Reveal the Picture. Okay, so what you are going to see if I move the slide on, it says how to play. So, click on one of the decorated Easter eggs to reveal a question. Think carefully about the question and share your answer. Click on the answer box to check your answer. Return to the main slide to reveal a part of the mystery picture. Okay, so what you have to do is, I will obviously click on the Easter eggs, okay, and I will read the question to you. You have to think carefully about the question, write it down, and then as always, I'll ask you to pause the video so then you can work it out. And then after you've worked it out, click the play button again, and then we will go through the answer together to see if you were correct. So it's a bit of fun for the last lesson, and there's going to be a mystery picture, because when I click the egg, when we go back, it will actually reveal a picture, okay? And so it's cool because you've got to then try and figure out what the picture is behind the mystery eggs. All right, so you'll see as we go through. So here are my eggs. There are 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 altogether. So there's 8 eggs, and I will go through them. I'll go from top to bottom, okay? So we'll start on the first egg, and I'm going to click it. And this is your problem-solving question, okay? I think all of these are problem-solving, all right? So you do need a pencil, you do need a pen, okay, or a piece of paper. And basically, all you've got to do is work out the answer, and then we'll see if you're right, okay? And then you've got to guess what the picture is. So it says Easter hats. So Eli is decorating his Easter hat with flowers. He uses 3-petal yellow flowers and 4-petal purple flowers. When he counts the petals on his hat, there are 25 altogether. How many yellow and purple flowers are on his hat? Find 2 possible answers. So remember, there's 25 petals altogether on his hat. And you can have some 3-petal yellow flowers or 4-petal purple flowers. Okay? And when he counts the petals on his hat, there's 25 altogether. So find 2 possible answers, 2 combinations of yellow flowers and purple flowers that he could have. So it will require a little bit of thinking, but think really carefully. Pause the video now, have a go, and come back to me when you think you've got 2 possible answers. Okay, required a little bit of brain power in that one, but I'm sure you've managed to do just fine. All right, so I'm going to reveal the answer now, and this was kind of to do with your times tables. Okay, your 3 and 4 times table knowledge, and I'll show you why. If I reveal the answer, so here are your 2 possible answers. You could have had 3 yellow and 4 purple, or you could have had 7 yellow and 1 purple. The reason for that is, remember, the yellow flower has 3 petals. So 3 times 3, well, that's 9. And 4 purple flowers, okay, well, they were 4-petaled, okay? And 4 times 4 is 16. And, well, what is 16 and 9? Well, it's 25. So you'd have 25 petals altogether. And the other one, well, I can have 7 yellow flowers because, well, what is 7 times 3? Well, 7 3s are 21. And I can have 1 purple flower because 1 times 4, because it's a 4-petal purple flower. Well, 1 times 4 is 4. And remember, well, what's 21 add 4? Well, 21 add 4 is 25. Okay? So, those were your 2 possible combinations. So, if you managed to get them right, well done. If not, don't worry about it. Okay? See where you went wrong and try to crack on with the other ones. So, if I go back to the mystery picture, you can now see that part of our picture has been revealed. And look at that. You kind of have some funny eyebrows there, and it looks a bit angry, whatever this thing is. So, do you know what it is yet? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So, Easter Rabbit and his Easter eggs. So, the Easter Rabbit has up to 30. Remember, up to. So, he doesn't have exactly 30. So, up to 30 eggs in his basket. When he counts them in 3s, there are 2 left over. When he counts them in 7s, there are 5 left over. So how many eggs are in his basket? So remember, he has up to 30 eggs in his basket. Okay. And when he counts them in threes, there are 2 left over. And then when he counts them in sevens, there are 5 left over. So think carefully. How many eggs are in his basket? Okay, pause the video and have a think. And come back to me when you think you've got the answer. So how many eggs are in his basket? Off you go. Okay, welcome back. Are you ready for me to reveal the answer? The answer is he had 26 eggs. Well, why does he have 26 eggs? Well, let's think about it. Okay, so when he casts them in threes, there are 2 left over. Okay, so let me do my 3 times tables. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Well, if 21 and 27, and then I can go 30. Well, if I go to 24, okay, well, when he counts them in threes, there are 2 left over. And what's 24 add 2? Ah, that's right, that's 26. Okay, but then when he counts them in sevens, there are 5 left over. So let's do our sevens. 7, 14, 21, 28. Well, 28 add 5, well, that's 33. And that's way too many. So let's go 1 back. So 7, 14, 21. And what's 21 add 5? Ah, yeah, that's 26. Okay, so 26 seemed to come up a lot there. All right, so we had 26 eggs in his basket. So let's go back to the mystery picture. Whoa, look at that thing there. Okay, so if we've got any idea what it is at the minute, they look like some really kind of weird egg-shaped objects. All right, so let's do the next one. Ooh, hot cross buns. So the local baker bakes a batch of hot cross buns. The number of hot crust buns baked by a baker is a 2-digit number less than 50. Okay, so the number of hot crust buns baked by the baker is a 2-digit number. It has to be less than 50. Okay. The sum of its digits is 11. So remember, if you have a 2-digit number like, let's say, 31, so if you had 31, if you add those 2 digits, well, that makes 4. Okay, the sum of its digits. So you take the individual digits and you add them together. So 31, it'd be 3 add 1, and that's 4. So the sum of its digits is 11. So they have to add together to make 11. The difference between the 2 digits is 5. Okay, and remember, to work out the difference, I'll quickly show you. So let's say I had the number 31 again. Okay, remember, the difference between the 2 digits, okay, is you subtract them. So the difference between 3 and 1, well, that would be 2. Okay, so 2 is the difference between 3 and 1. So let's say if I had, let's say, 46. Okay, so what's the difference between these 2 numbers? Again, it's 2. Okay, so let's say if I had 50, well, I can't have 51 because remember it has to be less than 51. So let's say if I had, let's go with 27. Well, the difference between those 2 digits is 5 because, well, how do I get from 2 to 7? Okay, well, what is 7 take away 2? The biggest number take away the smallest number. Okay, well, that's 5. So I actually have managed to do that one there, but I need to make sure that they add together to make 11. But, well, 2 add 7, well, that's just 9, so it can't be that. Okay, so how many hot crust buns are there? So you've got to figure it out. Okay, so pause the video, have a go, and I'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. Did you get the answer? Let's find out. So let's reveal the answer. He had 38 hot crust buns because remember, it had to be a 2-digit number, and it has to be less than 50. So it's a 2-digit number. It's less than 50. Okay, because it's 38. The sum of its digits is 11, so let's add those digits together. Well, what is 3 add 8? Or what's 8 add 3? That's 11. Okay, and the difference between the 2 digits is 5. So remember, biggest number, take away the smallest number. Or, how do I get from 3 to 8? Okay, yeah, that's 5. So we had 38 hot crust buns altogether. So let's go back to the mystery picture. Whoa, look at that one there. Looks like a certain someone I know in my class. Okay, I'll try and let you think who that reminds you of right there. Okay, so let's go to the other one. Okay, because still can't see what it is at the minute. Let's go to the other one. So Evie arranges 30 daffodils into 4 vases. The first vase has 4 more daffodils than the second vase. And the second vase has 2 fewer daffodils than the third vase. The fourth vase has 3 times as many daffodils than the second vase. Interesting. So how many daffodils are there in the third vase? So we have to figure out how many are in the third vase. Okay, so this might take quite a bit of thinking. Okay, so you have to read the sentences carefully. Okay, and try and find out how many daffodils are there in the third vase. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, let's reveal the answer to see how many daffodils are in the third vase. So there were 6 daffodils in the third vase. So hopefully you managed to get that answer, and if you did, well done. So let's go back to the mystery picture. Oh, there's something interesting here. And it looks like to be an egg. They look like eggs. So there's something here on this egg that might be a bit of a giveaway. Okay, and I'm sure we all know a certain superhero that has a curl in his hair at the front. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's have a look. So David buys 6 chocolate eggs from the shop. Small chocolate eggs cost 25p each. Big chocolate eggs cost 40p each. He spends £2 and 5 pence altogether buying 7 chocolate eggs. So how many of each size did he buy? So remember, he's only bought 7 eggs and he spent £2 5p. Okay, and remember, small chocolate eggs cost 25p, big chocolate eggs cost 40p. So how many of each size did he buy? So how many small chocolate eggs do you think he bought? And how many big chocolate eggs do you think he bought? Okay, so pause the video, have a go, and come back to me when you think you have the answer. Okay, let's reveal the answer. So did you get it? He had 5 small eggs and 2 big eggs. Because if you do 25p and you add that 5 times, add it 5 times, and if you take 40p and add that 2 times, hopefully you should have added them together and it equals £2 5. Okay, or 5 times 0.25, or 2 times 0.40, or 0.4. Hopefully they've added together to equal 2.05. Okay, so hopefully you got the answer for there. Hopefully you managed to get it. And let's go back to the mystery picture. I know which superhero has a lightning bolt on his chest because that's my favorite DC superhero. So that is the Flash. I think that one might be Batman. So I wonder what this mystery picture is. So we'll go to this one here. So lambs. There are between 40 and 60 lambs frolicking in the field. So between 40 and 60. The farmer counts them in groups of 6, and there are 5 left over. He counts them in groups of 9, and there are 8 left over. Okay. So remember, between 40 and 60. How many lambs are in the field? This reminds me of the first, I think it was either the first or the second question with the Easter bunny and his eggs. Okay. So see if you can have a go. So how many lambs are in the field? So pause the video and come back to me when you think you've got the answer. Okay, so let's reveal the answer. He had 53 lambs. Okay, because if he has 53 lambs, okay, so it's between 40 and 60. And if he's counting them in groups of 6, okay, well, that's 6, 12, 18, 20, 4, 30, 36, 42, 48. And then he had 5 left over, so 48 add 5, well, that's 53. And if he does them in groups of 9, okay, so 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Well, I know 45 at 8 is 53. Okay, so he had 53 lambs left, or in his field. Okay, so let's go back to the mystery picture. There we go. Hopefully you got that right. The superhero I was thinking of with the curly fringe is Superman. Okay, so, wonder what this could be. So let's go to the next egg. All right. 3 chicks all weigh a different amount. The first and the second chick weigh 12 grams all together. So the first chick and the second chick, well, they weigh 12 grams altogether. The second and the third chick weigh 15 grams altogether. The first and the third chick weigh 11 grams altogether. Okay. So what is the weight of the second chick? So if you know this information here, so think really carefully. Okay. What is the weight of the second chick if you know this information? So have a think. Again, pause the video and come back to me when you think you've got the answer. Off you go. Okay. Let's reveal the answer and see if you've got it correct. So it weighed 8 grams. Okay, so hopefully you got that answer. Let's go back to the mystery picture. So it didn't really reveal much there. It just kind of finished off the egg. But let's go for the last one here. So painted eggs. Josie is painting eggs. She can use 5 different colours. Red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. She chooses 2 colours for each egg. How many different coloured eggs can she paint? Okay, so again, use this information here. So remember, she chooses 2 colours for each egg. So how many different coloured eggs can she paint? How many different eggs could you get altogether? Okay, so use the information, think carefully, and come back to me once you think you've figured out the answer to this question here. Off you go. Okay, let's reveal the answer. So she could have 10 different coloured eggs. Okay, so hopefully you got that answer. And let's go back to the final piece of our picture. There we go, check it out. I think the mystery picture was, so I think this person's decorated a lot of eggs to be superheroes, because I know that's Batman, Superman, The Flash, Green Lantern, and I'm not too sure who that is in the back. Okay, we'll have to try and figure that one out together. Hopefully you might know, and maybe you can tell me after the Easter holidays, or email me on PurpleMash on email. Okay, so I hope you had fun with that. Okay, I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, fun Easter activity, and well done. Okay, so I hope you enjoy your Easter holidays. Okay, remember to be safe and take care, and I will see you all after the Easter holidays. See you soon.